And sorted. And we'll try putting some efficiency modules in, but we don't have enough for all of them. Ooh, the power. Ooh, the power. What's happened? Accumulators just died. Oh dear. We might need a little bit more power production, methinks, just to keep that working. Or maybe... Oh, I think we just need more accumulators, actually, because the solar panels were... Like, yeah. Yeah, we just need more accumulators. Where do I keep my accumulators? They're down here, aren't they? They've started charging again anyway. We've got our blueprint right for these. We can just plonk another one down if we want. I guess we'll do that. And I guess we'll do that there. So yeah, we're approaching real world levels of accumulators. I was saying that, real world we just had the situation where we had 12, and then we had to add a 13th because there just wasn't enough power anymore. And that probably still wasn't enough. I had to build that that backup power system with the thing that activates only when the power is low. I was quite proud of myself for coming up with that, but apparently there's some better ways to do it with boilers. They're only activated with power stuff. Anyway, there should be enough steel now, I imagine, because it was fine until like just a minute ago. So doubling it up should keep it fine for a long time to come. It looks like it's building up again, so I think we're good. I don't know what was using it up particularly much. It might have been blue science, because blue science has been off for a while. Because rocket speed or whatever it is doesn't use it. Doesn't use blue science. And of course the final research does. So yeah, this is all happening now again. I think we need to go on another expedition into the wilderness anyway, because the alien artifact supply has run out. So yeah, we'll look into that. I think I'll just try and do some more module stuff before then. Again, with this completely filling up, I think we'll just reconnect it at this point. Do we have any more level 3 assemblers? That looks like a no. And what's being missed is speed modules. Let's put that in anyway. That'll keep that running for all eternity. And find out what's going wrong with speed modules. And what's going wrong is that it's been turned into level 3 modules, of course. We've still not finished crafting the level 3 productivity modules, but the speed ones are done, and this is all building up again, though it's going to take a while for it to build up fully. So that's a bit of a shame. Let's see. Let's start putting them in. Oops. Putting the modules into all these. Unfortunately, you have to do this manually, because if you just use your key combinations, you'd end up putting 4 in, and we don't have the materials to be that wasteful, or the production, or something. So yeah, this is all of the level 1 modules are going. So maybe we don't want to turn off level 1 module production just yet. And there, and then we can put 1 somewhere else. Now I'm going to put it in a random place like that. That's already got 1 in, and that, and that. This doesn't. I'm going to put on 1 on, no, second from the end. My reasoning for this is that I don't want to trick myself into thinking the entire column is done. So I've got to put it somewhere where I would never look first. We've got 1 of those so far, so that's nothing. Whoops, steady. And nothing built up here either. We'll put that back in, because there's no point having 1 on its own. Okay. We have 200 shotgun shells. We've got destroyer drones in numbers, numbering up to 42. And we've got our power suit of awesomeness. So I think we'll go out on a mission to kill some biters again. I wonder if we should take the car just because it's quicker. And I'm in a lazy mood. I just want to get over there nice and quick. Let's take the car and then just dump it somewhere and go the rest of the way on foot. Ooh, this is not quite perfect. We've lost another miner. We've only got the 1 left now, and it's not going to be enough ultimately. So that's a bit of a pain. Also, we have copper ore and I don't want it, so you can have it. Alright, there's our car. Hop in. Cross over the tracks like a dangerous person. And we're off. I haven't driven a car in ages. Right, it's good that it's desert that we're going through because it means that we don't have to worry about crashing into millions of trees and exploding. Got one of our radars there. And we'll get up to sort of the limit of the stuff. Of our radar range. Well, of our pollution range. And our radar range, actually. I think we'll leave the car here just because it's an easy place to spot. And we're most of the way there now. I want to go investigate this because I want to see what has happened to it. Because I suspect that that is now a base. Oh, it's disappeared. Oh, it was a gathering attack force? That's my only explanation. That must have been the force that came and attacked the main base. Interesting. But why did they gather? Did they come from there? Because that seems like the only logical place it would come from. Unless it was somewhere up there and they were moving down and around the lake. Anyway. Oh, we've got alerts. Oh, we're missing the accumulators apparently. I must not have put a provider chest on that set, on the production. Whoops. Right, let's deploy 2 sets of bots. Or 1 apparently. I said 2. And we'll start shotgunning our way through the forest. We'll be a little bit more sparing with our ammo after just running out of it last time. Alright. That's that. Go this way. Oh, there's a little bit of a lake forming here. Looks like a fairly sizable one. That's good, because you can't have biters in lakes. We can just write that area off as not having biters in it. Here's a base. And it's got 2 spawners. Just for biters, nice and simple. Dealt with, moving on. We've got a single worm there. And we've got a base here. 2 more spawners. This is all easy enough, even with just our 10 bots. Haven't even lost one yet, though they are getting a little bit injured. Let's see, so we're up to here. We'll just keep going this way. We want to go back towards the lake, though, just so that we can check if there are any bases right near stuff. Oh, a single square of iron ore there. Ah, we've got more water. This is good. No idea where that goes. It might not be that big, actually. But let's go this way. And we can assume that this is alright and fairly covered. Do a bit of shotgunning to get through these trees. It's all looking good so far. I still want to know where the attack came from, so where do we want to go? I guess we'll go down from here to the lake side and then just work our way along, checking for stuff. This does mean we'll leave our car millions of miles away. In fact, I think I might bring it with me. Yeah, let's go back and grab it. We are going to the bottom of the lake anyway. So we'll grab the car, go on a little drive around the place to try and spot some bases. If we don't find any, then I'm going to continue to be confused as to how and why the biters decided to attack me. They may have just been trying to colonize, but why would they colonize somewhere so far away? Unless it's to do with the settings for biter spacing, because I think I set them to be fairly widely spaced. So perhaps they intentionally colonize somewhere a long way away from their previous base to maintain that level. That's a possibility, anyway. Which means that there's some interesting stuff about biter settings for when you want the biters to not bother you. Or not bother you often. Go on, tree, you can do it. you can get blown up by me. I'll try and sort of slalom around a bit so I get a better coverage. Whoops, that was a rock. Welp. Do it, yeah, we've got plenty of Repair pack's handy for just such an occasion. Off we go again. Still nothing. Oh, another rock. I need to pay more attention to the main map. At the moment I'm just scanning the mini-map, really, with a vague idea of where there are trees. It's quite fun as well, just driving around big open spaces, or sometimes not so open spaces, and then you get to practice your driving skills, or lack thereof. I think I'm fairly good at this anyway. Oh, there's a big old forest here. We want to go around this. I hope it doesn't close off. This just never ends. And around we go. Oh, great. We'll just smash through some of this, I think. Come on. I think I need to stop and repair. That's why the tank's so much better. Though at least now we have the system where if you ram into a tree and you stop dead, you still slowly damage the tree, because otherwise you'd constantly be having to reverse and smash into things again, and that would even happen with the tank back in the day. That being a fairly recent day, of course. Alright, so we're seeing very little in the way of biter spawners and bases and stuff. So I don't know why they were angry. Oh, I see something here. Oh, and it's gone. Oh! So there was an attack force there. The plot thickens. Hold on, let's repair. Perhaps just leave the car here. We'll move it up a little bit more. We'll drive it to this bit of water here. And then stop it. If we can get through this tree, come on. Oh, and no, forget that one. I'm just going to go around it. Stop there. That's a landmark. Deploy bots. And go forth. Hello. So yeah, these guys sent an attack as well. So that might explain why there was sort of two waves of it, but it still didn't explain why there was an attack at all. It does seem like they were just trying to build a base a really long way away. Willow. Ah. This lake is bigger than it first seems. Which is good, because it blocks off this area. It makes it significantly more difficult for the biters to ever colonize it, because they have to come from one particular direction, that being the east. So yeah, we keep going this way. The lake keeps expanding out. You never know, it could be another railroad lake. It's probably not that hard to find them in your average game. You just walk far enough and there'll be one that's been just generated as particularly big. Well, I don't know how the world generation works really, so I don't know. Big old oil deposits just around there somewhere. I can't see it. I can see it on the map anyway. We'll see if we come across another lake and then we'll go back down. Make our way home and make use of our artifacts. So far we don't have very much. We don't even have enough to make all the modules we need. However, this base just up here should help remedy that. We've got 3 spawners, so that's alright. That's that. Oh, and we've got another base here which looks a little bit bigger. Let's see how many... Okay, our bot limit is 14 now. That's weird. So it's going up in 5s, but it's 1 less than a multiple of 5. That is very strange, if that's how the bot limit continues to go. Suddenly there's bases everywhere. This is fantastic. This will get us the artifacts that we need. Probably. Maybe not enough for all the research we have to do, actually, because it's like 1,000 to do the rocket defense research. Up steady. Deploy some more bots. Got a worm there. Easy enough. 2 spawners here. Just leave the bots to deal with most of it. And over here we've got 3. And we can deal with that fairly quickly. There's very little in the way of worms. Alright, oh, I see one more thing. Spawner over there. There we go. Let's not even fire a shot for this one. The bots can deal with it. Oh, and something else. I'm going to keep going until I stop seeing anything else on my... Oh! Oh. This is a big one. Alright. That's a bit unexpected. Let's see how we do with this. Because we're still not up to our full capacity in terms of bots, so we do have to be careful. We've also not got infinite shotgun ammo, which is something to bear in mind. Oh, there go our exoskeleton legs. Alright, that's all the spawners, so yeah, we're good. We can just deal with the remaining worms. That was very unexpected, considering how much bigger it is than every other base around it. But we've got something down here as well. Just a couple of worms. And now we'll go home. I'll just check the radar, get a good idea. Yeah, we'll just go diagonally, basically. Keep going like that. If we spot any biters down here, we can deal with them. How much have we got now? We've got 200! Wow! Well, that was a very big change. I was like, oh, we've only got 38. It's not even enough to get the materials for rocket defense. And then suddenly millions. So we'll just get a nice diagonal scanning going on of this. Doesn't look like there's any more biters coming forth. Oh, yeah, there are. Of course, as soon as I say that. Got some worms here, and then something just down from here. Hang on, I want to get the scanning pattern right. Don't want to miss a section. And then I want to go back here. Actually, no, we'll go down. It's a worm. We'll go back up a bit. I want to keep the diagonal scanning pattern. It looks nice. Then back this way, and then down, and then continue like so. And we'll continue our nice diagonal line. I've got nothing better to do while I'm on this journey home. Well, apart from kill more biters, of course. Such as these. Hello. Excellent. Right. Oh, across a bit. There we go. Pattern maintained. Down a bit. Oh no! We'll have to break the pattern to kill those guys. I'm gonna go this way for a second. Oh. Steady. Just to get this all scanned out. And then we'll go back. And deal with those guys. It's just the one base. Oh, I should probably have some bots handy. And that's that. So back home we go. Where are we now? Do we want to go down? We want to go diagonally so we can get our car that's over there. So go through here. I guess I could have killed the biters and then come over here to do the scanning, but whatever. We're going back now. So there we go, 227 artifacts. That should do us nicely. So we'll go put the remaining 40 that we need to into the production of the module stuff, and then everything else goes into science. And it might just be enough for us. I think it is enough for us to do the research, because it's you get 10 science packs for each artifact. We need 1,000, so we only need 100 artifacts to go into it. So that's enough. We've got enough. It's happening very, very soon. If we can just ram through all of these trees and actually get the stuff delivered. Come on! We're hitting everything. There we go, we're through. Oh, well then. I didn't see that rock. The car's gone. We don't need it anymore. We don't need to ever go on an expedition again. We've got all the artifacts we need. The car is irrelevant. That's my excuse for being clumsy and blowing it up. Here we are. There's all... Oh, hang on. Oh no, what's this? Okay, it looks like we've got the ore coming in waves now. Which I think means that technically we have too much loading and unloading capacity because it's all going too quickly. That's what you could argue anyway. And we want it to be sort of delivered in a more metered fashion. I guess it doesn't matter too much as long as there's much is being produced as can be produced, but it's still not brilliant. We'll have to look into that. But anyway, we'll go over here. We've got some level 1 speed modules built up, though I don't know why. I guess once it gets to 4, yeah, it starts crafting again. But anyway, let's sort out our numbers. Get it all into 40. Put 20 in that one. 20 in that one. And then over to the science. And I'll put it into the chest. All of it for now, and then we can grab some if we want later. So there we have it. Plastic isn't looking fantastic right now, but we need to work on iron first, I think, because it's gone weird and rubbish. So yeah, I think we now have all of the alien artifacts that we need. I think it's now a matter of waiting, making sure that everything is being properly produced. We will need to set up some production of rockets to finish off the rocket defense, make sure that all the materials are necessary, that are necessary have been made. I can words. And yeah, the end is most definitely nigh, and the day that we shall say goodbye to my longest running series by episodes. But anyway, I shall say goodbye, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.